Kit Kats can read.
Hey everyone, my name is Katie. Welcome to another video. I'm very excited to actually film like my first sort of proper video whilst I'm like sat here on my sofa bed. It's all set up in here. It's very cramped because these all used to be in a garage and I took loads of boxes out and they are mostly shelved as well, and you will see those in a sort of vlog when I get around to sort of like editing that. And I've basically added another 1, 2, 3, 4, the shelf behind me, and then 5, my DVD shelf that became a bookshelf in here. My rereads are in here, and the games shelf, which is behind me, that's bookshelf as well. In front of me I've got my bookshelf and my TBR cart, which were original in my other videos, but today we're here and filming from this angle because it's just the easiest really. So I am revealing to you my Reading Rush TBR today. I have chosen these books from my actual monthly TBR, so that's really good. I've been sticking to my monthly TBR. I do have a couple of extras which were like added to my TBR as well. They're like new books sort of thing, but I'll talk about those in a second. So the first challenge is to read a book with a cover that matches the colour of your birthstone. So for me, my birthday's in February. My birthday's February 18th, so therefore I am an Aquarius and my birthstone is an amethyst. I actually do have an amethyst somewhere. It's like somewhere over there, and I also have a piece way over there which you won't even be able to see. So it's a purpley colour and like a purpley sort of like lilac-y purple colour, so I sort of went with like the colour of purple. And for this one I have gone with 1000 Nights by E.K. Johnston. This is a book that is on my actual TBR this month, so it'd be really cool to get around to this actually, because I was very intrigued by it when it first came out. And it's really gorgeous, really purpley. It is a deeper purple than what an amethyst is, but I just sort of went with the colour of purple. It is very hard to find the exact colour of amethyst because amethyst is sort of a mixture of purples. So there's sort of like light purples and dark purples. I just grabbed my piece of amethyst because I thought it's easier to show you. This is an amethyst. It's an amethyst rock that I got from Crystal Seller. So this is the amethyst crystal. It's beautiful. So as you can see, sort of more of a lilac purple, but it's very hard to find that. But if you look really closely, there are some deep purples and light purples, and so that's an amethyst. So not quite the same purple, but I'm just rolling with the colour of purple. And yeah, I'm excited for this one all the same. Challenge number 2 is to read a book that starts with the. So a book that literally starts with the. And I could pick loads of books, to be honest, because I mean I can see loads behind me, I can see loads next to me, because a lot of books do start with the word the. So I went with The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins, the latest Hunger Games novel, which I'm currently reading. I'm on chapter 4 at the moment, and I thought that I would continue on with this for the readathon because it's quite the bulky book and it's the current read. I'm listening to this on audiobook. I'm listening to it as I'm travelling to work and from work, so it's like a really good thing to listen to for that. Just to listen to sort of like about half an hour to 40 minutes a day of this. It's pretty good. So that'll be what I'll be listening to. Challenge number 3 is a book inspired movie, so like a movie that you watched that inspired you to sort of buy the book, I suppose. So for this one I'm cheating in a way because I have already read the first book in the series, but I just watched the movie of Beautiful Creatures and then I read the book. So I'm going with the sequel this time. So Beautiful Darkness, Camus Garcia and Margaret Stoll. So the movie really inspired me to sort of read these books. It inspired me to read the first book that I had for ages, and yeah, now the sequel. So I'm sort of cheating with this a little bit because of that, but you know, this is a readathon for reading, so I'm not really entirely like, oh my god, I broke the rules slightly. You know, I put a little twist on it, and you know, YOLO. Challenge number 4 is to read the first book that you touch. And I did this earlier. I sort of was just like, out of the books on my TBR, which is the one that I'm gonna sort of like touch, and I went with Girl Online by Zoe Sugg. This is a reread for me, and you know, this is a really good book to sort of like read in the summer. It totally matched with my hair as well. Yeah, I just thought this would be really, really good, cute little read. It would be really easy going because the writing's pretty simple and just easy to get through. So yeah, looking forward to reading this one. Challenge number 5 is to read outside the house. So technically this reading cabin could count because this bookshed is outside. Now, the host of the Reading Rush did put a spin twist on this because obviously isolation and sort of like us being quarantined, and obviously us, you know, going out wearing masks. So, you know, I mean, we can go out now, which is brilliant. I mean, here in the UK we can go out, we can go and see like a small group of people, we can see our families as long as we're distancing. They're going to bring out masks being mandatory, so there are ways that we can do it. If we've got a garden, obviously that's brilliant, but they have put a twist so that, you know, if it's a horrible day, you could just sit by a door or by a window that's outside. You can just put your own twist on this challenge to whatever you are the most comfortable with, because not a lot of people can go out still. A lot of people are still isolating because of health issues, so they wanted to make this challenge for everyone to be able to sort of bend to. So for me, I can literally do anything with this. Like, I can sort of sit by the back door, I can sit by the window that is outside if it's a rubbish day, or I can sit in here even if it's a rubbish day. Like, it's just, in here is outside. That's like my cheating way, so it could be that I could read out here. Anyway, so the book that I've put towards this one, it's a new release that isn't going to come out until August. So it's a review book that I've got. I'm very, very excited to give it a read. It's my good friend George, and he has written this book. So this is Boy Queen by George Lester. So this is a book that's inspired for people who like RuPaul. If you're a RuPaul fan, then this is totally for you. It's the LGBTQIA read for fans of that show and for fans of that, you know, of drag. And I'm really excited to give it a read, and I'm really just happy for George for this. So yes, I'm really sort of I'm super inspired by this, and yeah, I'm totally intrigued to give it a read, and just really excited about this one. Challenge number 6 is to read a genre that I would like to read more of. To be honest, this can go towards any genre because, you know, there's loads of genres that I do read. I read a lot of contemporary, so I've gone for paranormal because I haven't really read a lot of paranormal lately, and so for this one I have put The Morganville Vampires book number 1, which is Glass Houses by Rachel Kane. So this book I've owned for a few years, and it came out of my jar this month, and I'm so super intrigued to read it. I feel like I'm going to really enjoy it, and it's a vampire novel, and I just love my paranormals, and it's been a while since I've read them, so this is a genre that I would like to read more of, and this is just the perfect fit. The final challenge is to read a book that's based on a different continent. So for me, I live in the UK, so this can be any book that is based in America, based in Asia, based in India, based in, you know, the other parts of Europe, in France, in Spain. This book is a recent purchase of mine. It's in my latest book haul. So this is called If Cats Disappeared from the World by Genki Kawamura. Now, this is pretty much like based in Japan. The author is Japanese, so this is actually a translation. And this is literally about somebody who doesn't have a lot of time to live, and it's about like what would you sacrifice in order to gain like an extra life, extra day in life. And if the devil come to you and literally said like, you've got to make an item disappear from your life, what would you sacrifice in order to live another day? and say goodbye to people, or so on and so forth. So it's like what we can and can't live without. It's a very interesting concept. It's a very, very short read. I have already started this, so this will be a continuation as well. I am enjoying it so far. It's definitely an interesting book, and yeah, I don't know if I could live without cats in the world, because cats are awesome. So there you have it, guys. That is my TBR for this week for the reading rush. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have read any of these books I've mentioned, please do let me know down below in the comments what you thought about them, and also let me know if you are participating in the reading rush. If so, what is your TBR? You can list it down below or link me your video, and yeah, hopefully I can get back onto the bandwagon of doing a bit of reading again. Everybody's like literally participating in this reading for, it feels like, so it's the perfect opportunity for me to participate too. And you know, the weather's really, really nice today, so I'm hoping that I can crack on with a little bit of reading as it's the first day of the readathon. I am working 3 days this week, but like I say, I hope to be listening to like audiobooks like on my commute, so that I am still doing a little bit of reading. I don't think I'm going to read 7 books, but I always like to put a book towards each challenge, because that's the whole point of a challenge, and then I can pick and choose just from these books of what challenges I would like to try and aim to complete. So the first challenge for me that I'll try to be able to complete is this one, as this is my main current read and it's a very, very short read. So challenge number 7 for me will probably be my first one that I complete, and then as I'll be listening to the audiobook of The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, that could possibly be the next challenge that I will complete. So yeah, really excited all the same about this, and hopefully I can stick to doing a bit more reading. Hopefully. I'm just getting into the rhythm of living here with Aaron, like in my own place with Aaron. It is still strange to me because I still have a flat, but I'm just waiting to see what happens with that, whether I've got to have it until the end of my contract or whether they're going to let it out to somebody else. I don't really know. I will find out very soon. So it feels like living space is all up in the air. I've been a little bit stressed lately. I'm very anxious. I'm very on edge. So that's taken into effect with reading as well. So I don't really know how this week is going to go, if I'm going to be completely honest. I don't know if my reading isn't going to be great. I don't know if it's going to be really good. I don't know if it's going to be just okay. I'm just going to try my ultimate best all the same, and we shall see. But that's it for me, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. It honestly will make my day so, so much. I hope you guys are going to have an absolutely fantastic day wherever you are. All of my social media links, as always, are linked down below in the description if you'd like to follow me elsewhere. Twitter, Goodreads, Instagram and all that, it's down below. And yeah, I always love making friends. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Katie, and I will see all of you wonderful, awesome people in my next video. Keep smiling, keep reading, and be happy, and more importantly, stay safe. Bye!